Welcome to Master of the Game. I am Juice. This is only the third time we're trying this. I think we got it for now. So let's just see how it goes. Harold is not here tonight. He's sick. Hopefully he'll be back next session. I would be concerned if he's sick for 2 weeks. But you never know. Things happen, right? We're going to go around, let everyone introduce themselves and their characters. We'll do a quick little recap, and then we're just going to jump into the game and play some Dungeons and Dragons 5.5e, because that's what I think everyone's calling it these days. So with that, we're going to start with our good friend, the newest player to the campaign, Bear.
Hey, I'm playing Bear. He's a Goliath fighter hybrid warlock, and with the recent changes and updates and upgrades and the recent level changes, he's now taken on a subclass in one of the two. Will that be revealed in some fashion? We'll see. But he's looking forward to the party got to see him in action this previous session, so we got a lot to learn about each other moving forward.
Love it. Excellent. Next up is our good friend over here, and that is the fast talker Jetnat.
Yes, I had a much more interesting intro the last time, but that never got to stream, unfortunately. So, yes, I'll be playing Jetnat. This has been Peapod the Third, who is an elder gnome in the group. Of course, we reached, I guess we could break the fourth wall here and say that we did reach fourth level, which allows an ability score. And as you know, Jetnat's strength is very low, which would make sense for him, as a player perspective, probably to take an ability score, but what are we doing, right? It's D&D. So, of course, I took a feat. Come on.
Hey, you can't have too many feet.
And, of course, since you missed the last one, our retainer has moved up to first level, which was agreed upon. So, Larwall Thistlebend Dazzlespin is now first level. So, all right, anyway, that's all I got.
First level piece of meat ready to die. Yeah. Because we did find out last session that Larwall does not wait back at the hill. Like, Larwall is right there in the thick of it. So, Larwall...
That's how you get XP. That's why she's first level.
Yeah, that's true. Could also be a target.
That's right. Well, got to pay to play.
Nice.
You can always hire others.
You could. Next up is Nate.
Yeah, I'm playing Varzi True Rock. I am a loyal paladin, and my character just found out how awesome he really is in the last session, and he's looking forward to smashing some more undead.
Well, he is pretty awesome, so there is that. Alrighty. So also my plug of Liquid Death. Feel free to go get yourself some Liquid Death, because it's amazing, and you won't regret it. I promise. Because it's the best. Anyways, technical difficulties have returned, but we're just going to play anyway, because I don't give a crap right now. We are going to throw up our map. So you'll see our map that I made. We have the wonderful Lake of Heroes map. So last session, the party took care of my world famous stick bugs. The stick bugs that did make a player in a previous campaign very uncomfortable. They never disclosed that they had issues with stuff like that until after the second encounter with stick bugs. Not in session 0, none of that stuff. They waited a while. But yes, it was very disturbing to them. That was a whole previous campaign. But I love my stick bugs, so I got to use those. And, the party vanquished them with such ease. Only 2 of them, I think, had them going up their nose. And, it was a thing. And we also had a massive death plant, as I'm just going to call it for now, that was dropping zombies, and they wiped that out. Probably because it was so far away, it made it kind of easy to kill that guy. But yeah, and then they saw a massive skeletal figure with like a druidic staff and stuff that kind of faded backwards into the swamps before they could do much about it. And yeah, told the party that they were able to get a nice long rest and level up to 4, as we've discussed. And they're only about 1 day away from the Lake of Heroes. Now, excuse me. With that said, we are going to fast forward since we are off to a late start. So the party all day long travels towards the Lake of Heroes. As they get closer,
after defeating the skeletal creature we saw. Yes, right.
Yes. So as they are
fast forward.
as they wake up in the morning, they start traveling to the Lake of Heroes. And there's a little bit of fog that morning. And in their travels, as they get closer to the Lake of Heroes, the fog gets thicker. And it starts to get dark. It's hard to see. However, they are able to find a great place to hunker down. In fact, Sprig pointed out this spot to them. And so they make camp in between these bushes and trees. It's well covered. And considering that, visibility is hard to sell, it's just perfect. As everyone's getting ready to sleep and they actually set up a camp and everything's chill, Sprig goes to bed first after they agree upon their night watches. Who's doing what night watch? Sprig offered to take the second night watch, which would probably be the height of the evening. And in the middle of the night, all of you guys who are sleeping, you did probably wake up and hear something. But it wasn't like combat or anything that would alarm you. And so you probably just rolled back over and went to sleep just because nobody was like, hey, wake up or anything like that. And you're used to hearing noises in the middle of the night anyway, whether it's animals scratching or whatever. In the morning, whoever had third and fourth watch wakes up, and you guys never were woken up for your watch. And when you look around, Sprig is nowhere to be found. It's still foggy. It's just as thick a fog as the previous night was. But now you can at least see some, daylight at least through the fog. So you can see, but you have obscured vision. You're probably a half hour away from the Lake of Heroes.
Well, I know Varzir probably would have taken the fourth watch, but that's just what he was thinking.
Sure.
Does your friend normally wander off like that?
No, in fact, that is highly unusual. Jetnat, you've known him longer than all of us. Does he normally just wander off like that?
I'm not sure. I mean, he could have suddenly had panicked at the realization that maybe there are certain crops that need to be harvested at this point. Maybe that got the best of it.
Well, I hope he didn't try to hunt down that undead that was sighted in the swamp.
Does it look like there's tracks, trails, things? I know you said there's fog. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that might give a hint of...
Maybe we're frozen to him.
I think we're all frozen. Can you hear me? All right.
No,
yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my gosh.
Just fine.
Okay, yes, you can all give me a survival check. This is annoying.
You were the one that was freezing. We didn't.
Yeah, I know, because you guys are in Discord together. But
yeah, I got a 6.
16.
16. By the way, the stream health is great
11.
if you guys are curious.
I saw that,
Good.
yeah.
Well, it's good for the stream to be healthy. Very good.
Sorry. So 16's the highest.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was Jetnat. Okay.
Yep.
So Bear and Farziver, you guys are kind of looking around. You really can't see much. Whatever. Maybe you guys keep distracting each other talking about stuff. I don't know. Jetnat, as you're kind of looking around, you do see where Sprig's stuff was originally at. You see what looks like an axe imprint into the ground, where maybe, it just his axe chopped into the dirt. And you see, or in that space, you see what looks like claws, like claw feet. Based on what you've heard about yesterday, about this skeletal figure that you did not see, you believe that this could be the feet of a skeletal figure.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like a skeletal creature that Sprig saw has taken him.
And we're closer to the Lake of Heroes, not from where we were the previous night.
Yeah,
correct?
you traveled a whole day. 10 hours, 12 hours.
Oh. I thought our friend Bear here saw that unlikely creature.
I was the one that saw the creature, but I pointed it out to first. It was not Jetnet. First, I pointed it out with Sprig, and then we talked about it with the rest of you. But he was in the woods. It's very, very bizarre. But he had turned and walked away. I didn't think he would pursue us.
Yeah, but why not? Why not attack all of us if this creature is going to be coming into our camp?
And why not eliminate the one that actually laid eyes on him?
Maybe he didn't feel threatened by you? It?
No offense, I am the biggest.
That's true, and you do have quite a many awesome talents, I've noticed, since we picked you up.
I don't know about awesome, nor do I know about many, but what I have works for me.
Well, I mean, should we worry about him, continue to worry about him, and track him down, or do we
we cannot
board and...
We must follow the tracks from this creature. Young Larwall here will grab Sprig's gear and carry it. She should be easily capable of doing that.
Well, I know that
Larwall
Sprig
picks
is
it up.
very capable in combat, so... But if we're dealing with something that's very old and very ancient, we could be in trouble.
We can't
The
just let
woods are old.
let someone take a dear close friend like Sprig away.
I agree. I think we need to find the surly one.
I guess I would have to agree with you. Lead the way, Jetnat.
Oh, yes, I will.
Is this nighttime? Are we in morning?
It's morning.
Full rise?
This would be full morning. Yep, you guys got your rest, all that.
Like the sun is just peeking over. It's like sunrise, or is it
it's
like
foggy,
active
so I
day?
mean you can't really tell. You can't see the sun specifically, but it's daytime, early.
Okay.
Like you guys woke up because your biological clock woke you up. Not because someone woke you up from watch.
Well, how about this, Jetnat? You lead the way. I'll be right beside you. So in case anything were to happen, I will protect you.
Excellent.
So for admirable cause, Farseever.
I only do the best with what I've got.
I'll follow behind.
Are the tracks obvious? Once I've seen like the claw marks, are they obvious fine, or am I going to have to?
Yeah, I mean, so for this area, they definitely are. It almost looks like.
Okay.
So you see, like they were facing towards the campsite, right where that axe mark was, and all of a sudden you look, and it looks like they turned and walked backwards further into the woods. And if you follow, you see they start going north. Not on the road, but like in the woods along the path north towards the Lake of Heroes.
Yeah, we'll follow, in that general direction. Try to follow the path.
After about a mile of this walk, you see what looks like more skeletal footprints. It looks like this one set has met up with 7 sets of skeletal footprints and continues to walk north. Give me another... anyone can do this. You can either give me a perception or a survival check. Or investigation.
I'm gonna do survival. This is terrible.
Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay.
I got a 10 on perception.
I got a 9 on survival.
For a minute, you see what looks like some other footprints come from, like the southeast, and then meet up. But they don't look the same, but you can't quite make out what they are. And they also head north in the same track, almost like maybe they're tracking the skeletal footprints, or maybe the skeletal footprints are tracking them.
Okay.
There was only one skeleton in the woods.
Yes, I was afraid of that. But there are more, and we 3 will not be undeterred.
And they come from different directions, right, Jetnet?
This other set here seems to be someone else. I'm not sure if they are friend or foe. I'm listening for any kind of animals in the wood.
Good call.
Hold on to that thought for just a second. Okay, I'm gonna channel divinity and do divine sense.
Okay.
For the next 10 minutes, or until I'm incapacitated. I know the location of any celestials, fiends, or undeads within 60 feet, and I know its type as well. In the same radius, I can also detect the presence of any place, object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell.
Okay. Okay. Right now, nothing's pinging, because nothing's within 60 feet that seems to be, like, showing up for you.
Now, out of curiosity, do these, like, tracks, do they all, like, go into the same formation and move on towards the same direction, or are they kind of, like, sporadically, like, everywhere?
They're spread out, but they are all going the same direction. Even the new tracks are kind of... You think they're going the same direction. I mean, it's hard to tell. You guys rolled really poor at that point. So...
Do we continue following? I don't feel any undead or celestials or anything in the nearby area.
Yes, I think we should still continue moving forward.
All right. So you see, like the trees kind of clear a little bit. They're less abundant after a couple minutes.
Dense.
Yeah, less dense. Thank you. And the road kind of hooks around to the right where you are, and starts to kind of go northeast a little more. The skeletal tracks disappear as they meet the road.
Tracks. Now, do they, if we were to cross the road, which is something that Bear might likely try to do, if we go up, 100 or 20, 120 feet either side of where it appears like they might cross over.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any evidence on the corresponding alternative side of
Give me an investigation check.
disturbance or?
Yeah.
Oh no, Bear's not finding nothing today.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that picks up. Maybe they went on the road.
There's no disturbances over on this side of the road. They probably took the trail.
Yeah, but there's nothing
Whether they
going
went,
up the trail, though.
I mean, I've walked a lot of paths. Is this a well-trodden road, like a road, or is it like
It's so there's no grass on the road. It's like a stone, gravel, dirt. Like it's basically a dirt road that's very old. There is stone, but it's. I mean, we're talking ancient. Like nobody comes to the Lake of Heroes. It's not a thing. Yeah, it's compacted
So it's mostly
from the past.
like mud and gravel kind of thing.
I wouldn't even say mud.
So it's mostly like,
but yeah, because it's not wet right now.
but you know what I mean though, like in the backcountry roads where it's like mud and gravel kind of thing.
It
like
used to be well traveled.
That...
Yeah, back in the day, like we're talking centuries ago, it was a more well traveled road. In fact, if you are a believer in Thuanar, if you want to make a religion check, you can.
Oh.
Ooh, this is.
Wow, that was really good for me.
At the moment, I believe in Thuanar. Yeah, I rolled it.
21.
Okay, 21. So you know that because again, you guys even were wondering, man, where there's not like an inn that would have been great where the road split. You know that occasionally people used to go and stay at the Thuanar Monastery at the Lake of Heroes. It wasn't a common thing, but there were a couple beds for people to stay there if they needed to kind of get off the road. Or maybe there's
still a well-known location?
Sorry, go ahead. Bear?
Is that still is the location still common knowledge, or is it?
Nope. This is all. You know that any buildings up here are likely in ruins.
Okay, well, either way, I'm going to relay that to the group and be like, well, I mean, what do you guys think? Should we just push forward, or, I mean, at this point, we have no idea where he might be. He could be in the ruins for all we know.
My guess is they followed the trail. Nothing picks up on the other side. Snow disturbances. Maybe we pursue that route for a moment.
Are there any birds or wildlife in the area, or are they all? Is it quiet? Is it eerily quiet?
Great question. Not really. I mean, it seems like there are some animals. You can hear birds a little bit chirping in the distance. Probably not any in the immediate vicinity you can see, but...
I am going to walk in the direction where I hear the birds chirping.
Okay. Yeah, you walk off the road. Maybe you see a bird perched on a few birds perched on a tree.
Okay. Cast Speak with Animals.
Are you casting it as a spell or a ritual?
It is part of the lineage thing, so I guess it's just I have like the one use, and then I have like an actual spell.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah,
chirp, chirp.
Communicate with beasts. I assume they're beasts. Okay.
Yep.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Oh, you speak?
Well, yes. I've been in the wood for many, many years.
It's not often we see people come through these parts. You're kind of small compared to what we've seen on the roads.
Hey, that is very good. I am looking for a small one like me. Probably with a very tall one, and I point to like bear.
Oh, the one back there is very big. He's bigger than the ones typically we see.
Okay. Are they all bony?
No. Sometimes when we go on the road south of here, I mean, you know, we see normal people. But this road is quiet. This is why we come here.
Did one who looks like me pass this way?
We haven't seen anybody lately. I've only been here for a couple hours. We're migrating south. Or, I'm sorry, we're migrating north now that it's spring.
Yes.
You said bony. What do you mean bony people?
A skeleton. You probably don't know what a skeleton is.
Oh no, we know what skeletons are. When you pick something clean, it's left with bones.
Right, right. Did you see any of those, any ones like that walking recently this way?
No, not recently. But I've heard stories of the skeletal people in these woods. Legends and lore. It's passed down. Apparently they used to be people. They used to talk to us. My kind.
Yes, there is a very long history of folk talking to the.
No, specifically the skeletal ones of these swamps. The swamps we avoid.
Oh.
They used to be druids. They called themselves the Order. The Order of the Seven.
Yes, we're familiar with the Order of Seven.
Yeah. They ruined the swamps.
Are they up somewhere? Are there ruins here? Are there buildings that are falling down that they stay in, or are they all over the wood?
Oh, I don't know where they stay, but there are ruins up by the lake. There's a cave, too, that goes underground. There's also dead trees. Yes, oh, but you gotta be careful. The tusk creatures, the creatures with the tusks, and the swords and the shields and they have like clubs. They serve the
what kind of
shadow
music
dragon.
do they play?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
They don't play a lot of music.
Oh, different. Oh, you're speaking of different clubs. Okay.
Yes.
Are they skeletons or are they fleshy bits?
They're like fleshy. They're gray and green skinned. They serve the.
Are they?
They serve the shadow dragon.
No.
They're sometimes in these woods. Haven't seen them lately, but you never know. I've also seen those short green and gray skin guys. They don't have tusks, but they have sharp teeth. They get picked on by the big guys.
Are they all near the lake?
We've seen them there before. They're not very smart, but they're very violent. Sometimes they fight each other.
The short ones, or the short ones fight the tall ones?
Well, sometimes the tall ones beat up the short ones. Sometimes the short ones are forced to fight each other.
Do you know where most of these tusks hang about? Are they at the lake? Do they have a camp?
I think they've tried to look around in the ruins before. They don't live there, though. I don't know where they live either. We don't pay much attention to where they live. We just kind of avoid them when we see them, usually.
Oh, thank you. Well, you've been most helpful. And I reach in, have Larwal reach into her pack and pull out some light bread out of her rations. And give her some bread.
Oh, thank you.
Well, best to you and your
Thank you. Safe travels, and I hope you find what you're looking for.
best to you and your bouquet, which is what you call a group of warblers, is known as a bouquet.
A bouquet.
Yes.
Learn
Among other
new.
words. That's right. That's what we're all about here. Now you've learned something. Okay. So, because I called it a, what did I say, northern gray warbler.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So I relayed that to the group. I let them know that it seems what it seems to me is that there are orcs around, and they may have maybe they're in league with the skeletons. I'm not sure, but they're around here, and I believe goblins are. But I believe the goblins serve the orcs, and as we have already known, the skeletons are part of the druids that used to be the Order of Seven. So I have a feeling that at the lake we should find out all the answers.
And you said that they had talked about a dragon?
Oh yes, there's some sort of dragon that they serve. A shadow dragon.
Is the dragon around these parts?
Now they did mention something about a cave. Maybe that's where the shadow dragon lies.
Well, good thing I know how to do this. And I pull out one of my crossbow bolts, and I snap my fingers, and on the tip of the crossbow bolt, I cast light.
Very good.
So Farziver and Jetnet, you remember when you came across a burial ground, where a war was, where Aelrim, Lord of the King of the Skies, and Moregdon had a great battle, and their soldiers clashed. Moregdon was a shadow dragon. And you also know that the Aelrim, the king, basically was a gold dragon. He was the king of these lands, and he is now dead.
Right down. Okay. Well, I say we head straight for that cave and see if he's there.
Well, there are some ruins up there in the lake as well, so we move forward.
All right. After a few more minutes, you see the trees start to get more dense. You see some dead trees that don't have like any leaves on them, but then behind it are some trees with foliage. The road starts to like curve around and start to go left. And as you're looking at up the road, you see what looks like two different totems about 40 yards apart from each other.
I'm gonna walk up and check out one of the totems.
Okay. When you get up to it, it looks very crude. You probably would assume this might be goblin or orcish.
Yes. I wonder if it has any sort of religious.
Does anybody speak Goblin or Orcish over here?
I do actually speak Orcish.
Oh, nice.
Can you read it?
I don't know how good my sight is.
It doesn't look like there's any writing on it. It almost looks like it's,
Okay.
I don't know, like almost looks like it tries to be like a crude looking figure of sorts. Can't quite make out what they're trying to make it into, but
Right.
yeah.
Is there any kind of religious
Give me an Arcana check.
inclination with it?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Or religion?
Or yeah, that's what I meant.
Religion?
Yep, religion. My
Okay.
bad. I don't know why I said Arcana. I'm sorry.
No, that's
It is not magical. I'm just
That's
going to tell you that right now.
what we take.
I'm gonna
third.
assist. I'm gonna assist him in it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I get advantage.
Sure.
Now, do they both look similar to each other, or is one
One's different. Yeah.
unique?
If you look at the
19.
map I posted earlier, they are on that map of the Lake of Heroes.
Yeah. Okay. I see at the bottom.
You said 19?
Yeah. Yeah. If I have advantage, I got 19.
Yeah, so you definitely know that this first one looks like it's a totem to like maybe the old goblin gods.
Okay.
And it's like more of like a universal thing that you would see, you know, for that. The other one that you're kind of looking at is similar, but it's to the old orcish gods.
Mm.
Do these two mean anything to either of you?
Well, they're the gods of the goblins and the orcs. What is on the totem? Is it crude writing? Is it?
It looks like it's made with like the reeds from maybe the water, like the edge of the water and stuff, and it's just kind of to be like a symbol, but it also the symbol itself looks like some kind of figure of some sort.
Okay,
and it's meant to look scary, almost to like deter you.
Right.
There's blood. There's probably blood on it, you know, things like that.
Okay.
Have any of you dealt with orcs or goblins before?
Oh, you've been around as long as I have. I have a bit. I've also picked. I picked up the Orcish language along the way.
Only a handful of times have I ever dealt with them before.
Larwal speaks up. I have not
Jess
came
knows
across
a lot
them
more
yet.
about them.
Larwal's like, I haven't seen any yet.
I've seen them, but I don't know that I've engaged with them ever. They didn't seem like the talking sorts.
I hear they can be if you're persuasive enough.
I can do that.
Now, these aren't the half-orcs of Riverbend, though, right? There's a lot of civilized half-orcs who've settled in Riverbend. I think a lot of them serve in the army, if I remember correctly.
I never served in the army. I'm a farmer.
So, are the totems? So they're dressed up to look like an opposing type of figure that either the orcs worship or
Yes.
to be like fear or whatever. Like it's got like some kind of reed hat and some kind of like. I guess what I'm saying it's kind of like a scarecrow almost. At least that's in my mind. Kind of like what they've kind of dressed it up as.
They've kind of like taken the reeds to make a sculpture and like make it look like maybe these evil gods, basically. And so they just look kind of intimidating and scary with hollowed out eyes. Maybe they've even carved some wood to make it, look more realistic or as realistic as they could.
So they're not artisans. Like a scarecrow type.
No.
So,
no, I don't know.
So it's more like a deterrent kind of thing.
Right, but it's not like
a scarecrow thing.
It's not like a scarecrow thing where I could acquire, I could take said items and put said items on.
No, there's no clothing. Right.
Okay.
But you could desecrate it if you wanted, right?
No, we're not gonna do that.
You could if you wanted.
I'm just saying.
Is there any
it is possible.
Like,
what's that, Bear?
is any of the totems constructed with like a twig or wood that might have been struck by lightning?
Oh.
I will take a piece of that.
Let me see. Sure, if you want.
Okay. I'll break off a piece and put it in my mouth and like a
Okay.
kind of a thing.
Okay. Right. I will study I will take a minute to study the two totems.
Okay.
Spend so much time on this thing. I'll take a minute or two to study these totems just to get a general idea of what they look like.
Okay.
In case in a pinch, I need to recreate them with minor illusion.
Okay. I like it.
While they're doing any of that, I would like to stand guard.
Okay. As you're standing guard, you do see, like, if you look straight up the road, the fog obviously is thick, so it's hard to see very far. But you see, as you look up the road, you do see water to the left of the road about 20 yards off the road. And you could only assume this must be the Lake of Heroes. Yep.
So I'll give Jetnat, I know he's trying to do some research and kind of focus on it. I will slowly kind of do like a perimeter around the group, just kind of keeping my eyes out. And then once I track that, I'll start to make my way back to Farseever and just say, I think we're close to the lake. Looks like there's water through those woods.
Interesting. I think you're probably right. Well, Jetnat, should we close this up and move on, or
yes?
Have you studied this enough?
Yes. I think we've dwelled on this particular topic long enough. If we're getting close to the lake, I would suggest that we veer off the trail a little bit, maybe into the wood. Moving cautiously. I don't want to get too close to the water, but I don't want to approach on the road to whatever it is. I would rather be, if there's an ambush, it's going to be in the woods somewhere.
Well, do you want to keep the water to our left, or do you want to keep the trail to our left?
That's a good question. Let's keep the trail to our left, because then I don't want to get stuck between the water and the trail if something happens.
Probably a good call.
You never know what's going to pop out of the water.
Right.
Or the wood, for that fact.
Either
yes.
or.
I zoomed in on the totems for you, and then made them really big so you could see them.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. Thanks.
I would take up like a patrol position that allows me to have the two gnomes more in front of me, and I would try to keep to the farthest right point so that they're the ones closest to the road.
Okay, you guys are walking. You're not on the road. Is that what you guys are saying?
No,
we're gonna kind of veer off a little off the road. Yeah.
On the left side or the right side?
They're not going to be on the road. They're not going to be on the road. Varzever is definitely going to walk on the road.
Okay. Bear
that
and...
way they have my back, that sort of thing.
Yep. Bear and Jetnat are to the left or the right of the road?
We would be to the right of the road, so it's on our left.
Gotcha. Okay, so furthest away from the water.
Correct.
Okay, not a problem. And then Varzever's on the road. Okay, and you guys are heading north towards the cave? You don't see it yet, but you do have a map that shows it.
Right.
Well,
we're continuing to follow the path.
Yeah, my thought is we're getting close to the lake and whatever is at the lake, so I don't want to be approaching on the road, at least, all of us. So.
Okay. Yep.
Did either of the maps that we secured give a good description of the Lake of Heroes, or were both of them just vague?
You guys have been using map 2, I believe, is what we discussed.
I don't think it had any extra. It had extra stuff, but I don't think anything.
Yeah, that was the one that had the markings on it about the bugs or whatever. The first map, when you guys pull out the first, let's just say you guys pulled out the first map now. Looking at it, you're like, yeah, this first map is 100% a fake. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
Second map looks fairly accurate. Like, you haven't noticed anything too off. Like everything seems like it's where it should be. But at the same time, you guys have still probably made mistakes trying to travel. So it's hard to say if it's like a problem with the map or a problem with your scouting. Since you guys have gone off the road.
And there's no troublesome marks around the lake on that map, right?
No, but you do see like the cave on the right side. You see some ruins on the north side. The map doesn't include a lot of trees in this area. But there's a lot of trees.
Could be an age thing.
True.
Like, there could have been less trees at one point. Anyway.
Well, we continue to press on. The ruins should be at the north of the lake. Looks like there's another landmark between the two. Were you looking for the cave or were you looking for the ruins? What was bringing you to the Lake of Heroes?
Whatever that item was, and I don't have.
Oh, that's right. The one that the surly one. He was talking about the items.
It's on another page.
So you got Larwell chimes in. Guys, we were trying to get to the water temple, but we were told it's at the bottom of the lake.
Oh, right. Right, because it has the ever-bright lantern is what we're attempting to find.
Well, chances are we're going to have to swim a lot.
Well, maybe the cave will take you under the water.
That's where I'm headed.
Well, I'll follow you. But I'll follow from the trees.
Okay, so you two are trying to be stealthy then, right? Is that why
I don't
you're in
know
the
that
trees?
Bear is necessarily making an attempt to be stealthy per se.
Mm-hmm.
He's just trying to act smartly. Given that, they were not ambushed at the road point, but
Mm-hmm.
he just wants to be smart, and he knows that not always do good things come to those who walk on the trail that is given.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need to make your own trail.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Bear and Jetnat, because you guys are in the woods.
Perception. Nat 20.
Okay. So Bear is behind you, like he said.
Right.
So he's probably just kind of like watching you, and you're kind of be looking around and whatever. And Farzeever's on the road, and
Yeah.
Jetnat, you see what looks like two figures. Again, it's hard to tell in the fog, that are trained on the road, holding something.
Okay.
And we're going to take a 5-minute break
Okay.
real quick because I need water and I need to use the bathroom. So we will be right back.
What?
All right, Jetnat, you see this figure holding something. They're kind of looks like they're trying to use a tree for cover, and they're trained on the road. They look kind of muscular.
Okay.
But you can't quite make out what they are or who they are. Everybody roll for initiative.
Shazbot.
Shazbot. I haven't heard that in so long. I got a 10.
I got a 10.
Oh.
16.
All right. Farziver beat me. What'd you get over there, Bear?
You're muted.
Yeah, I can't hear you, bud. 5?
5.
Oof. Oof. All right, so we're going to go Farziver, Jetnat, me, and Bear. All right. But I'm going to give Jetnat the surprise since he saw it. Jetnat, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yes, I want to yell out in Orcish. Gamble here that they're orcs. I'm going to say, hold your fire. We bring tribute.
Okay. With that, we'll go through everybody. It is now Farziver's turn. You heard something in Orcish coming from the direction of Jetnat.
And I'm going to look around and be like, what? And I'm going to try to get my grounds, like, get my bearings, like, what's going on. So I'm going to try to see what's going on around me.
Okay. All right, give me a perception at disadvantage.
Well.
How bad was it?
Yeah. It was bad. It was a 3.
Okay. So you look and you feel like, you know your friends are right off in the woods. You don't even see them anymore. You're like, oh shit. Like, and yeah, with that, it is Jetnat's turn.
But he probably would have known it was my voice.
Possibly, yes. And you did hear him say, what? And you see him turning around, like, looking in the woods, looking confused.
But I'm saying Farsiva would have heard me say something, knew it was my voice, but just in Orcish.
Right. So my reaction would have been like, I'm looking around, I'm going, what?
Yeah.
And then I turn around to like where the voice is coming from.
I don't have anything to say.
Nothing, Jetnat?
I wouldn't say nothing. Hold on. Give me a
Oh,
second.
okay.
I am going to use the image of the totem. Let's see how far I can do this. A range of 30 feet. It probably won't look that great. It can't recreate sight, or smell. I'm going to try to create the image of the totem in the road.
Oh, okay. The Orcish one, I'm assuming.
The Orcish totem, yes.
Okay. And so it's just like in the road, like it looks like it's embedded.
Yeah, it's embedded in like facing. Oh, no, I'm gonna have it floating in the road, facing where I think where the crossbow or the bowman is.
Okay.
Kind of as a warning, kind of like I just said something and now here's a warning.
Yep. So as you see this one figure holding this thing, you see it lowers it and steps out into the road. As it steps out, Farziver, you see in the distance, very faintly, because again, it's dense fog. You see what looks like a figure, like on the road, holding something, but whatever it's holding with two hands, it's kind of pointed at a downward angle. And you see the totem appear, and this thing is like walking up to the totem. And as you see that, Jetnat, you also see what looks like another figure move to where that first one was, also holding something, but also putting it down. But he's behind the tree that the first one was.
Right, so they're
Almost
covering
filling
each other.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And that is their turn. Bear. You rolled really poor in your perception check before the break, I think, too, didn't you? You can see the guy step out onto the road to the totem. And you obviously know that Jetnat said what he said.
But I don't...
You don't understand it. But you know he's right next to you.
I don't see the guy replace his position?
No, because you did not have a good perception before.
Okay. Yes. So I will bonus action call up my packed weapon, and it will be a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
That I'll have at the ready. Much in probably the same kind of positioning, a little bit more downrange, so that I'm focusing on the creature that just stepped out of the mist onto the roadway. And then I would like to hold an action.
Okay. What's your trigger?
And that action is going to be... We're going to have it be the cantrip True Strike. And if that creature in any way, shape, or form moves in some hostile manner, so whether they attack or do like a spell that targets either one of my compatriots, then I will shoot off a round at them.
Okay. All right.
So basically what you start to see, well, Jetnat would be kind of maybe close enough to see this, but I'll start being, and it looks kind of like I'm mumbling to myself, where I'm starting to kind of do the mechanizations of like a prayer of sorts as I'm readying and steadying my aim to target that creature.
Okay. Farziver, you see this figure moving towards this totem in the road. What would you like to do?
I already went, didn't I?
It's your turn again.
It's new round.
Oh, it's a new round? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought... Okay. Yeah. So, what does this figure look like?
So they're like kind of walking through the fog. You can't make out any distinguishing features. You just see them kind of holding something, but it's like pointing downward, whatever it is. Unfortunately, they're still in the thick of the fog, but you can see the movement. It's just not very clear.
All right, I'm gonna go.
What's the distance?
So you've got probably clear vision for about 20 feet. This is probably 45 feet in front of Farziver.
Okay.
So I would assume this thing's taller than a gnome.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. This thing is not quite as big as your Goliath friend here, but it's pretty big.
Anyway, I'm gonna walk up to the totem, and I'm gonna pretend a prayer to it.
And what do you look like? What are you wearing? What do you look like?
I have a symbol of Thuanar on me. I have like the full chainmail and all that stuff, and I'm just like sitting there and I'm praying to it, and I'm doing this number, like, and I'm just kind of like kneeling down in front of it.
Okay. Okay, you start approaching the thing and you kneel, and this creature that you now can tell has tusks big, strong creature. Doesn't like it almost looks like your barbarian friend, but it's from the standpoint of clothing. There's no armor. This guy's just big and hulking, and he moves forward as well, and he's looking at the totem. He looks over at you. Doesn't seem to give a crap that you're kind of kneeling or anything, but he also doesn't seem to threaten you. And he mutters something in Orcish. It's not very loud. Just kind of like... And you don't speak Orcish, do you?
No.
You have no idea.
Dwarvish and Gnomish.
Yeah, you have no idea what he said. Unfortunately, Jetnat is very far away. Probably didn't even hear whatever he muttered. But it was a very calm tone.
Okay.
So, yeah. And that was your turn, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Jetnat. You see, like, they're within probably 10, 15 feet of each other at this point, over at the totem. So far, nothing seems threatening.
He can make an investigation check to see if it's an illusion. I don't know if he's going to do that, but there is a DC for that, so I just want you to know that.
He's kind of distracted, it looks like, by your friend.
Paladin of Thuanar there?
Yeah, the guy in the shiny armor that does not look like an orc. Kneeling to his,
false god,
Yeah.
Did I see? I saw the second guy. I saw the second guy take his position, right?
You did. And he... Let's see. I actually did not roll for him. Let me see what... Okay. So he, upon seeing the gnome go up to the totem, he did raise whatever it was. He did not let go and shoot or anything like that, but he did raise it and point it at the gnome.
Okay.
That doesn't trigger, right?
I will.
Or does that trigger for you, Bear?
No, I was focused on the one that was at...
Oh, that's right. You didn't see it. Yep.
You said that my character had not witnessed the person take its place.
Yes, correct. I'm sorry.
So my trigger is on the one that's at the totem.
You know what? You can have inspiration for being such a stand-up and honest player. Okay, so sorry. What's up, Jetnat?
I'm going to yell out in Orcish, step forward and bring your reverence. And then I'm going to... Well, see, minor illusion can't... It lasts a minute, but it's not concentration. So I guess technically you could spam minor illusions if you wanted to.
Mm. Yeah.
Right? I mean...
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to... Let's see. Must be no larger than a 5-foot cube, so... I'm going to put up an image of... Because I've seen the half-orcs. Well, I have an idea what an orc looks like. Mm-hmm. So basically an orcish figure from about the waist up.
Okay.
Wearing what looks like the stuff that I made the totem out of. Just kind of hodgepodge, whatever. I mean, probably not great looking, but just more of an image of an orc. In the road as well.
But only his upper half.
Right, he's like floating in the air, only his upper half. He's like some kind of vision.
So both of the orcs that you see, Jetnat, well, the one that's behind the tree is just staying how he is, but the one in the road almost looks startled and raises his crossbow and takes steps backwards and is pointing
Right.
it at that orc. And you hear him in Orcish, "Who are you? What are you?"
Do you want to keep going? Do you want me to answer? Or
Yeah,
just
go
keep
ahead.
going?
Go ahead.
Like, okay. The visage of your ancestors. Step forth and give tribute.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Beat a 16.
How about deception?
That's fine. Beat a
How about
16.
deception?
Yeah, go for that.
Come on! 15 on the die, plus 3, 18 with deception.
As soon as you say that, just... Oh, you said it was higher than 16. Okay.
Yeah.
So he lowers and kneels. The one in the woods... You said your number was 18?
Yeah.
Okay. The one in the woods thinks he's still hidden. He thinks he's not being talked to, so he just kind of
Right.
stays
Okay. Okay.
there. But the one that's in the road stops and reaches and ends up like throws it down and like kind of bows to it.
Nice.
And it's their turn. Okay. All right, so you see, or Jet, give me another, or Jet, all of you can give me another perception check. Because there's movement happening.
Okay.
Good Lord. 16.
16? Is that the highest?
Yep.
Okay. So Jet...
9.
I think so.
9.
Hold on. Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
It's a perception.
Yep.
Ooh,
There we go.
dirty 20.
Okay. So Jetnat, you see movement, a bigger figure move up to that tree spot where that one guy is. And you probably can't quite make out that because you're kind of a little distracted by what's happening on the road, but you saw something. And then I will say, Bear, you see what clearly looks like outfitted in chainmail, holding with a warhammer on his side. And you definitely can tell he's got a heavy crossbow in his hand. And he walks up to another orc with a heavy crossbow behind the tree and mutters something to him. And as that happens, you see the one at the tree just goes flump. And you see a crossbow bolt go through the totem and the orc spirit thing floating. How does that impact those? Does that...
It makes them angry.
Does it just go through it? Is that the idea? I don't know how minor illusion works. Like, does it go away?
Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion.
Okay.
Since things can pass through, so they can tell.
Yeah, but they're still there. Okay. So yeah,
They're still there.
This bolt goes through both. Now, they're not surprised that it went through the ghost thing, but they're very surprised nothing happened to the totem. And so the guy who's kneeling kind of like stands up and quickly pulls his mace off of his side and approaches to attack Farziver. After he attacks, you can then shoot him, Bear, because I think, yeah. Yep. All right, so Farziver, he's attacking you with a mace. 17 on the die, so that's 21 to hit.
Trying to get him out in the open.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits.
Yep.
Regardless if I have my shield or not, it hits.
4 points of damage, Farziver. Bear, you can now attack that one, since he was the first one to attack.
Bear,
27 to hit.
Yep.
Duh.
Just that, and then outside, and then where's what I need to do? Level 1 still, so or we're level 4 still, so. Okay, that part doesn't trigger yet. That will be. Where do my things go? We have 9 points of radiant damage, and it pushes it back from Farseever 10 feet? 5 feet? Let me double check. Push 10 feet from him. And then it also pushes him back for my thing. I think it pushes him back 20 total feet. Because I also have the
Okay.
repelling blast. So yeah, it pushes him back. I assume he's less than large or less, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So 20 feet pushed away from Farseever. I don't know how that triggers, if anything. Attack of opportunities, technically forced movement. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it does take
Farseever
all
was
as
not
radiant.
Just so you know, Farseever did not have his weapon drawn.
Yeah.
At this point.
Okay.
So that probably wouldn't, unless I did an unarmed attack or something.
You hear multiple voices in the woods say, like in Orcish, say, fire, shoot! And so, so Farseever, you're getting shot at least 3 more times.
It's nothing.
Heavy crossbows.
It's fine.
10. Does a 14 hit?
Nope. 18 is my AC.
Okay, and
because I still would have my shield on me.
Okay, and I matched it, so that hits with one of them. Oh, 22 points of piercing damage. I rolled max damage, double tens. That's better than a nat 20. All right, so yeah, 22 points of piercing damage. And then you see this large guy come walking out onto the road. He's the one that approached that tree. He's in chainmail, and he pulls his warhammer out, and he charges at you, Farseever. And my Sauron dice are not rolling well. That's excellent. A 14 on his first attack.
Missed.
And a 16 on the second, so he missed both.
And miss. Yep.
When he swings, you see, like, he just hurls back with this giant warhammer. Not giant, but this warhammer. And, I mean, I guess to you guys, you small guys, it might look giant. And he swings, and you can feel the wind from, like, just the swing just kind of across your face. Yeah. But he misses. And that was his turn. Bear, it is your turn.
All right. So I can see that's the big chainmail guy that I saw talk to one in the woods and move, and then I tracked the other. So I know of 2 in the woods at least, yes, in addition to the one I knocked back, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You said he was 45-ish feet away from me. Is that make that within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Awesome. I am going to kind of, as I'm working on reloading my heavy crossbow, I am saying just kind of a statement out loud, and I'm blowing into my hand as I cast Ray of Enfeeblement on the big orc. And I need it to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Ooh. I think that is going to fail. 5 on the die. 8.
Awesome. So it is currently has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes until the start of my next turn. And on a failed save, the target has disadvantage on strength-based D20 tests for the duration of my concentration. And during that time, it also subtracts a D8 from all damage it rolls. And the target repeats the save, can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns.
Okay. And that's until your next turn, though.
Well, the first part, yes. The rest of it is until my concentration loses, and that's
Gotcha.
a minute on the fail. So on the failed save, it continues through the duration of this minute to have disadvantage on strength-based tests, and then it also continues to subtract a D8 from each attack.
Do you think this spell would give up your location at all in the woods?
It only has vocal and verbal and somatic, so I guess that's up to you on whether you want to say it does. But I'm also not going to be staying stationary where I'm at. I'm going to continue to kind of position myself to have vantage point over all of that. Are there any large trees that I feel could give me a vantage point down into that?
Oh, like you want to climb them? Okay. Yes, but it would take an action to climb a tree. Oh, not for you?
Not for me. I have boots of spider climbing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Sweet.
Yeah, you could just run up a tree.
What?
Yeah, I would probably try to angle a little deeper, maybe. How far would you say we have positioned ourselves from the dirt path in the woods?
You and Jetnat, that would be up to you guys to tell me.
I feel like I would have been within 10 to 50 because I would have wanted to maintain line of sight on Far Receiver.
Yeah, if you want to be at least a little bit behind a tree or two, like into the woods, then probably like 15 feet.
I would probably like target the largest tree between me and the one that is positioned behind the tree, and I would try to scurry up that the best I could with whatever movement. I have 35 movement to begin with, and so if I could get up in there to kind of have like a sniper's roost, and then that would continue to allow me to like finish loading the next bolt, right? And that would take up my turn as I have cast that spell, so I'm concentrating on that spell, and that person, the big mad guy, continues to have the subtraction of D8 from its damage rolls and disadvantage on strength-based checks against it. And then right now, because it has also failed to save as well, the target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes until the start of my next turn.
Okay. All right. Farzever. How far up the tree did you go?
However much, I probably, if the tree was 10 or so feet, 10 feet away from me, that gives me another 25 feet of movement. So I'd be
25 feet up. Okay.
In a sturdy spot on the tree. You know, I'm not going to go to the very peak
branch,
of the tree.
Not a little tiny one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, these are old trees, so you're good. They got big branches. All right, Farzever.
Okay. I just got attacked by somebody in my face, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to kind of like...
Well, the one got pushed back. Did the other one walk up to him?
The one in the chainmail's right in front of him. He moved up to him.
Yeah, there's one guy in front of me.
But yeah, the guy who hit you got knocked back.
I'm going to look up at the guy.
And you will have seen that he got hit in the face with like a spell force magic too, for me.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna look up at the guy who just actually like trying to swing on me, and I'm gonna kind of like get up, nice and slow, but like not like too slow, but like get up from the ground
calmly.
and then he's gonna touch himself and heal 20 points of hit points
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Okay.
Which puts him at a very pretty position now.
For now.
Because before he was looking pretty mangled. And then he's gonna pull out his longsword with a free action and swing on this guy.
Okay.
That probably doesn't hit. 11.
That will miss. Just so you know, there are no free actions in this edition, but I usually let you guys draw your weapons. It's a bonus action to draw your weapon, technically, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
well,
I think so.
Okay,
It's okay,
then
though.
I would
No.
just
I
stand
like
up
to
and
keep
get-
it rolling. I like to keep it going in general, so I never hold that against anybody. I always let them draw their weapon, one of their weapons, without counting it against them. So, you're good. But you missed anyway, so it didn't matter. We'll just pretend you were drawing your weapon and swung and
then-
missed, just because.
Yeah, well, I'm just prepped now. Like, I'm fully prepped.
All right.
You know, shield in left hand, longsword in right hand.
All right, Jetnap.
Okay, drawing a weapon's free action. So me and Larwal will assemble the ogre repeating bolt thrower as a free action. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you don't want to know what
okay,
I can
so
do
I'm
with my free
picturing-
actions.
That's a different stream. But Farzever is like here, and then we got like big orc guy and then other orc guy, right?
Yes.
Kind of.
Yeah,
like
Forest
he's
Beaver
sort
is
of in
looking
front.
pretty healthy right now. Like, he does look like he has a couple nicks now, but after he
Right.
touched
Yeah,
himself,
I probably
he
told-
looks pretty healthy.
Do I see more crossbowmen? I saw that one guy. Do I see any more?
Yes, I would say that you see, because they fired from the woods and you saw where they came from, two other guys behind other trees. Now you can see
Okay.
in the woods. So
Okay.
there are a total of 3 behind trees right now. There's one guy on
Okay.
the road behind the totem, and then there's now the guy in metal who's in front of the totem at Farzever.
Okay. So would you say that the two people near Farzever are within 10 feet of each other?
No,
Okay.
because the one got blasted 20 feet back. So it's 15 feet away.
Oh,
from
he got hit 20 feet back. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I will attack the dude that's in front of Farseever. He makes a con save. Well, I'm going to assume he's within 60
Nat
feet.
20. You took my good roll away from
Okay.
me.
15, 17. So he takes 8 damage. 8 thunder damage as I cast Shatter.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Excellent.
I will also squat down and attempt to get behind a tree so I'm not an easy target to shoot at.
Good call. Good call. All right, Farzever. Big guy's going to attack you first. He's got 2 strikes.
Is that the guy that's 20 feet away, or
That's the guy right in front of you.
is that the guy in front of me?
The guy in front of you. But he's
Okay.
at disadvantage to attack. Which is probably lucky
Correct.
for you. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. So that was his first attack missed. And that would have been awesome if it wasn't at disadvantage, because a nat 20 would have been great. So he missed both his attacks on you. Now he gets to make a save, though, because it's the end of his turn, correct? to possibly shake this
Correct.
condition. And it's a con save?
Yep.
Okay.
Has to beat a 14.
Well, I got a 13, so that does not work. Okay. The guy that got knocked back 20 feet is now going to shoot. Whoops. Well, I guess that counts. Going to shoot at Farziver. Shoot. How did I not write that down? Okay. So it's a +3. Okay. So that is 20 on the die. So, or not 20 on the die. 17 on the die, so 20. And you are going to not like this.
That's not true. I may like it.
I don't know. It tickles a little bit. 14 points of damage from the crossbow bolt. Two other guys are about to attack you with crossbow bolts. And that's over a 20. That one is a 20. So that's nice. 17 and 18 on the die. Alright, so we'll do this one first. Oof. 10?
Okay. 10 total?
Yeah, and the second one is 8. Our third one is 8.
Wait. Hold on.
So
you
total
said
from
10 was the
those
first
two
one.
bolts is 18 total. It was 10
Okay.
plus 8, so 18.
Well, that does put me down now.
Okay. All right, so Farziver falls to the ground.
So it's peppered with crossbow.
Yup. And it is now Bear's turn.
Excellent.
Okay. In a I think this is important to do. So I'm going to introduce a feature that I have, and
Oh, actually, hang on. Sorry. It actually would be less. I was rolling for the boss's crossbow. I just pulled up the stat block. It's not 2d10 plus 2. It's 1d10.
I was like, damn.
So you're
these
not
are
down.
some serious
Let
crossbow
me
bolts.
re-roll. Yeah, my
Shooting
bad.
damn
Do I
tree
have to-
trunk.
I'm glad I double
They're
checked.
shooting
I was like, there's
shooting
no way
tree
they're
trunks
this
at you.
tough. I was like, there's no way they're this tough. Okay, so
How
total
much
would have
did
been
you
10.
say I took before?
Instead of 18, it would have been 10.
Okay.
Yep. Because that would have been 2d10. Sorry,
Alright.
it would have been 9 because I added +2 instead of +1. So it would have been 9. My bad.
Alright.
how bad are you looking, Farziver?
I'm not looking good. That's for sure.
You would appear at least bloodied.
Yeah. So how much is in total did I take from that
Total of 9.
with your fixing of the
9.
total 9?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you should add
All
9
right,
points.
I'm fixing my hit points. Hang
Yeah,
on,
just
hang
add,
on, hang on.
you're good.
I was
All
like,
right, I'm
damn,
at
those are some
3 total. Right?
Yeah,
3.
so that was when I was like, oh, I didn't write it down. And then I pulled up the tab and I was like, oh, 2d10 plus 2. And I was like, oh, shoot, that's the wrong, I was like, there's no way they're this tough. They're not, the CR is not that crazy. It's a half CR.
Okay.
This shouldn't be bad.
I still
10
have
damage.
a chance. That's what I hear from Juice. I still have a chance.
Yeah, you're good. Still have a shot.
You got 3
You're
hit
still alive for now.
I am still going to do a feature that I picked up with my recent leveling. And from the trees, this flash of arcane celestial magic, purples and blues, just streaks out, almost like the speed of light. Imperceptible to most eyes. And I am going to do healing light on Farseever. And I'll roll this here. It's not terrible.
Oh shit.
You gain 15 hit points. You restore 15 hit points to yourself.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
And then I'm going to take my next move and use my True Strike. Gotta think about this for a second. Does the big baddie standing in front of Farseever, he has a crossbow too?
He does, but he's not using it.
Okay.
He's holding a warhammer.
I'm going to smack that one and try to hit him back towards the other guy to give Farseever a chance to approach them so that he has combat. So. Or he can do other things if he wants to. So that's going to be on the big bad guy, 17 to hit.
Barely hits, yes.
Awesome.
He is wearing chainmail, so 16 AC.
That's going to be 11 radiant damage against him, and he's going to be pushed back 20 feet.
Okay. All right. And then, so that now makes him about 60 feet probably away from you since of like the height and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
That's fine.
All right, Farseever. That guy just got knocked back
Is
20
it my
feet.
turn?
Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay.
I messaged in the Discord chat, by the way. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I saw that. I saw
Okay.
that.
Okay.
And I said thanks. Yeah, that makes more sense. Shoot. I still had the guy in front of me, right?
No, he got knocked back 20 feet.
So
Who's
I
literally
knocked
in
him
front?
back.
20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both of them are 20 feet away now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one of the two looks weaker to me? Is my question.
Definitely the one not in the chainmail. The one with no armor looks weaker.
So the one that got knocked back recently is the one in the chainmail?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up to the one in chainmail.
Okay.
And swing on him because that's who I am.
Yeah, why not? Farseever has a death wish. That was the one I didn't screw up the damage for, by the way.
No, I'm just playing my character to my background.
You mean you're not a farmer too?
No. 14 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, I figured.
Is that your turn?
Okay. Bonus action. Yeah, I have those. I had that thing. Shit.
For anyone watching, because I think I messed up the damage earlier too on him, I gave him 10 of his channel divinity back for hit points. Because he used 20 of them before, he probably wouldn't have done that. So.
Right. I'm going to use 10 of those to regain 10 more HP and call it good.
Okay. All right, Jetnap.
All right.
He's looking pretty healthy now for the most part, but not like super healthy, if that makes
sense. So there are 3 guys behind trees that you see, Jetnap. There's 2 guys on the road. One of the guys on the road, though, is in chainmail.
Well, I got 2 together though. And I know that he's in melee with the other orc, but I would, because I want to try to hit him with Shatter again, and I would think that I would be capable enough to put the spear around the dude without hitting him.
Yeah. In fact, you could probably hit the other guy too. Is it? What's the?
It's a 10
foot?
10-foot radius sphere
You
Yeah,
can
so
put it
if I
on
can-
both of
can I
those
hit both?
guys. You can put it on the guy in chainmail
Okay.
and the guy without armor on the road.
All right, so they get to make another con save.
Okay, so let's do the non-armored guy first. That's a 19 on the die. So the non-armored guy makes it. He'll still
Yeah.
take half, right?
Yep.
And then the armored guy failed. I rolled a 6 on the die. So,
Let me check one thing.
Yep.
I don't know if I can use it for this. Riveting glue. No. Okay. So 10 or 5. Garbage damage.
oh, that's not bad.
And that is thunder damage.
That's the first damage he's taken without armor. What was the damage before when he got blasted 10 feet back? Shoot. I never wrote that down. I am so sorry,
That one?
guys.
My damage was
Probably in the chat log or whatever, right?
yep,
Because you've been rolling on the log.
11 was the damage to the chainmail guy was 11
Non-chainmail.
radiant.
Yeah, I got that. It was the
damage
original
to the
one.
non-radiant guy, or the first one was 9.
9. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I am slacking tonight, guys. Okay, so then 5 and that. Okay, cool. And it was 10 damage to the chainmail guy because he failed his save there. Okay, cool. He still looks pretty good.
What about the other guy?
He's...
What about
the non-chainmail guy is looking like
Is he bloodied?
He's almost bloodied. He's
Alright,
he's
back.
kind of on the brink.
Okay.
He's not looking great, but he's not looking bad. He's a little beat up. All right.
That's the way that Varsaver is looking.
Okay, now did you just use that ability on the non-chainmail guy as well, Bear?
Yeah, I used it on both.
Okay, so he has disadvantage to attack this turn.
Oh no. No. The spell
That's
that I
just the big
cast
guy
was
then.
only on the chain. Yeah, it was
Got
only
it.
the chainmail guy.
Okay.
I thought you meant the attacks that pushed.
So the chainmail guy's still at disadvantage on strength saves because he hasn't made his saving throw, and he can't.
No, that was just the
first
first attack
Got it.
before the end of my turn. Next turn.
Got it. So then if
So
he
now
does
he
hit
just
though,
has
it's minus
disadvantage.
D8.
Correct. If he hits, it's minus D8, and then he's got disadvantage still active on strength saving
Gotcha.
throws.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, one of his hits on you, Farziver, is a crit. The other one is a 17 on the die plus his bonus, puts it over 20. So both are gonna hit with his warhammer. Luckily, he's at minus D8 for damage, but he is a 2D8 damage guy. Plus bonus. Oh my gosh. Okay, so from his...
So I take 1 damage. Got it.
Honest, that is what it is, but it was a crit. So I do have to roll one of my D8s again, but it's 1 so far. Hang on. Let's see what the... Okay. 2 damage from his
Ooh, with the
from his first attack.
Okay.
The second one, though, that did hit is also 2d8. Oh, I forgot to roll the other d8 because it's 2. Okay, never mind. Sorry, it was 9 from the first.
So that's an extra 6 points.
No, it would have been an extra 8.
7 points because you said 2.
You said 2 initially.
So the 8 took it down to 1. I then rolled another 1 and 1 and an 8 on the die. I have the 8 right here. Right?
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, so over 9.
Sorry, it's tricky because I have 3d8 and one of them is
okay, so
subtracting.
9 more damage on top of everything. right? That's what we're talking
No,
about.
9
Varsity,
total
it was-
right
he-
there.
Total.
And now I'm rolling his second attack damage. You... Okay.
Got it. I got it. I got it figured out. I got it figured
The
out.
first attack
I
from
just
the
want to make
crit
sure
did
I
9
did the
damage.
math right. Yeah, I want to make sure I did the math right. That's all.
Okay. So now the second attack. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus 2. So the second attack did 8 damage. I did it. I did the math twice to make sure I got the same answer
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
And
Okay.
it had the -8 on it too as well.
Yep, that's the minus 2. All right. So that is his attack. That is now the dudes in the woods. They are going to shift focus to Bear up in the tree because they notice Bear. All right. They only do 1d10 damage plus a bonus, not 2d10. All right, and I've got 3 of them. So 1, 2,
If they
3.
hit.
If they hit. 17 plus 3 is 20. 15 plus 3 is 18. 19 plus 3
Both
is
will hit.
22. And
All
that's
3 will hit.
1d10 plus 1. Okay, so all 3
Also,
hit.
before you go too much further,
Yep.
big burly chainmail guy can do a save to see if he breaks my spell
Oh, okay. And he's at
because he ended his turn.
14 on the die plus 2. No, plus 3.
That's saves.
Okay.
For Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he's a plus 3 con.
Okay.
They use the boss
I'm
tough
no longer
stat block. The tough boss, whatever stat block.
Yeah, he breaks my spell though.
All right, so I said 3 hit with the crossbow from the woods. Where's my d10s? Where'd they go? There's 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, so you take 7, 10, and 8. So 25 total.
Okay.
And that is all their turn. So you just see, like, JetNet, you see these 3 behind trees turn, point up, and go pew, 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 up into the tree. And you see them all connect with your Goliath friend. And it is now Bear's turn.
Cool.
I am so confused by your background, old Nate. Is that like a video game screenshot?
No idea. No idea.
It's
Just a random Discord
it's a
one.
Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So, how bad does the leader guy look right now?
He's still pretty good.
And then the 3 down below are doing stuff.
The 3 that just shot you, untouched. The one on the road next to the leader, he's looking maybe bloodied.
Okay. We are going to I'm gonna still focus on the leader because I'm hoping that this will help. And instead of doing Ray of Enfeeblement, I'm gonna hit him with Witch Bolt. So I
Okay.
take out that lightning twig that I stole off of their
Totem.
totem, and I'm gonna put it in my mouth like a cigar as I do the somatic and verbal gestures, and I launch this bolt of arcane lightning through to him, and I need to make an attack. So
Who is this at? The
damage.
chainmail guy?
The chainmail guy.
Okay.
Yep, and that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and so he will take 3d12 lightning damage.
Oof.
That's a shit roll. 11 points of lightning damage streaking down to him. I'm concentrating again. What's the distance between the trees up here?
You're probably 15 feet away from another tree branch.
The next closest
Yeah,
tree?
the next tree's tree branch.
Okay. Can I position myself that they have to take an effort to relocate myself? Like reposition.
Like you're trying to get better cover.
Climbing, walking up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The
So
one
are you
guy.
trying to go up, or are you going to jump to another tree?
Well, you said the other trees are 15 feet away.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what your
think I
strength
can
is,
jump
but
that far.
you can usually jump pretty high, far in this one, this D&D.
My strength score is 0.
Oh, okay. Well, then how are you holding a heavy crossbow? You mean your modifiers?
It's my modifier is 0.
Okay.
My pack magic gives me that. I do have acrobatics.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to jump to another tree because I think it's whatever your strength score is. So, like, if it's 10, that's how far you can jump, is like 10 feet.
Okay.
And I think that's considered a running jump, if I remember right. But you can go further up the tree if you want and try to, like, position yourself. Because technically, you don't even need a branch because of your slippers.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go further up the tree. I actually think I'm going to come down the tree and sprint to other areas, but I want to do it in a way where if I can, you said since it's a girthy tree, I want to position myself where as few of the 3 that shot me can see me, and then I scurry down and kind of move like a squirrel to try to find other additional cover or whatever to, like, make it more difficult for them to ascertain where my actual location is. And then that will be what I will do.
So you're trying to hide more so than just get cover.
In a way, yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
$17.
Okay. All right. Faziva.
Well, I still have the guy in front of me, right?
You got 2 in front of you right now because you moved up to the guy in chainmail, and the guy next to him without it is right next to him.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
So that is disadvantage when they're within 5 feet of you.
Is it?
Yes. Ranged attacks when you're
Oh.
within 5 feet are disadvantage. When you're further than that, you're good.
You could step back and try to shoot him, but then he gets an attack of opportunity, right?
And I don't think you want
Yeah.
that.
I don't want that.
I don't know if you have weapon specialization or whatever, but there's also that. I know sometimes people forget about their weapon specializations.
I do have weapon specialization.
And what kind of sword do you have?
It doesn't.
Just a longsword?
Longsword and a spear.
Okay.
Screw it. I'm gonna try to swing on this guy again with 1 attack because that's all I ever get.
This is the one in chainmail?
I'm gonna swing on the other guy. Since
Okay.
He's right next to me.
Okay. Well, they both are, so you could swing at either one.
16 to hit.
Okay. You will hit. And just to clarify, this is definitely the guy without the armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's damage. Hang on. I swear to you, I just screwed that up. Anyway, 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, you have that smite ability, don't you? We get
I
healing
do.
from it.
I do. I'm gonna use Divine Smite first off, so that's 4 points of radiant damage. And then I'm gonna use a point of Channel Divinity to give myself. Hang on. What was it? Hang on. Inspiring Smite, so it's 2d8 point plus 4. So 2d8 plus 4. So that's 9 plus 1 plus 4, so that's 13 points of temporary HP for me.
Alrighty. Jetnat.
So I see this going on, Farseever fight going on. How does Farseever look?
Varseever does not look very healthy, but he looks more inspired now.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad he's inspired.
And
I mean,
Bear,
there's not a whole lot. It's not like temporary HP makes you look any better at all. It's just
right, okay.
Yeah.
you know.
He has like a little force field going around him.
It looks like I'm glowing with, radiant energy kind of thing.
Come on, Jetnat. You got this. I know you got something up your sleeve. This is Jetnat. He has all sorts of tricks up his sleeve.
Bear, I saw Bear get hit, and he took off.
He moved down the
not
tree.
In the same position.
Correct.
Okay. Can I see the 3 crossbowmen?
You can.
Okay. Would they happen to be within a 20-foot radius of each other?
Yes.
Okay. It's late, and I'm just going to say yes to everything. Nice. Yeah.
You knew that.
Will cast fog. I will cast fog cloud.
Oh.
To cover them.
Mm-hmm.
So, at least they have to move at least to try to find a target.
Yeah, and unfortunately they can't see, so they don't know which direction to go to get out of the fog.
Does that give them kind of like some kind of disadvantage, or how does
They
that work?
can't F and C.
No, it's double the fog too, because they were already in normal fog. So it's
exactly.
Yeah, now they're like blinded in fog.
Excellent. All of us are
It's like those haunted
Blinded
houses with the fog
by-
machine where you can't even see like 2 feet in front of your face.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I can't cast. Let's see. I can't cast Healing Word as a bonus action because I just cast a first level spell. Right, it'd have to be a cantrip, technically.
Correct.
Okay, I don't think I have a bonus action. I will yell. No, maybe I don't want to.
You do.
No. No, that's my turn.
Okay. 1 second.
And I'm taking cover,
Yeah.
So I'm trying to avoid being seen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, just because it's late, I got a little fun thing. Okay, so Jetnat, Farseever, Bear, you guys are seeing these creatures, these orcs that you're fighting. And from the fog behind them, you see 7 skeletal figures. One that's in that's centered in the but behind them. And you see the 2 that are in the front middle are holding one of them's holding the gear of Sprig, and the other one is holding Sprig. And they walk forward and they drop Sprig on the ground. And he looks awake, but like almost like paralyzed. Like his eyes are open, like you see his eyeballs moving around, but like he's not, he's not physically moving. And his gear is dropped right next to him. And by gear, I mean like his axe that he had on him. Because Larwal has the rest of his gear. And when his axe and stuff is dropped on the ground, the orc without the armor turns around and looks and sees them. And like, again, just like before, looks terrified again. And we're going to end the session right there. So that was our session tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching, if this is your first time, hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Go check out BN Drake. He doesn't mess up all his rolls. He knows what the hell he's doing. He's a very experienced veteran DM. Me, I'm just a noob.
Still a dumpster fire.
I'm just a noob. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never played D&D before. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Game on. Nice. I like that.
Perfect time.